All right, everybody. So this is part two of my how to restore an old Zippo insert Frankenstein one. And why am I calling it a Frankenstein insert? Well, because it's two different lighter brands mixed together, right? So if you remember the old insert, works fine now. Just got to get that wick a little more saturated, and the flame will get bigger. And it's got some fibers. It's got to burn off too. So, but it's fully working, fully striking, as you can. Oh, here. As you can see, I polished the whole thing up. Now, since this is just my nephew's lighter, and he's probably just really going to lose this, honestly, and he'll use it minimally. Like, he'll probably use it once a day to light a fire when they barbecue or do whatever. You know, lighting people's smokes. He'll go around lighting things, but whatever. Anyways, so I wasn't really too concerned about making this look the best. I could have polished the case a little too, but I just didn't care. And, so how I did this, right? So I needed to put a new insert in my Armor's high polished brass Zippo. So this is the insert from that, right? And I took all the peats out, I took the spring, I took all the cotton, I took the wick, I took the flint, right? And you can actually send this back to Zippo and they'll send me a brand new one. So I'm going to keep this and actually do that. So that's why it's a Frankenstein insert, because this is not a Zippo. This is a Continental, whatever the hell that is. And this is an actual Zippo brand Zippo. So I had to mix parts. But I'm going to show you some of the things I did now. So the problem is with the flywheel, okay, this tube is a little smaller than the other one. So the actual screw pin that comes on the spring will not screw into it. And I will show you a really quick, easy, effective way on how to deal with that if you are doing something similar. So it wouldn't fit in, right? And then there is a flint lodged in this hole here in the pipe that comes out to the flywheel, right, where your flint goes. I had to take a tiny, tiny drill bit, stick it in there, and drill that flint out of there until there was no more sparks coming out of there, right? Because flint sparks when you're drilling it. And then once I knew it was cleared out, I looked through it, shined my flashlight at the bottom of the flywheel. You could see a perfect hole. Now I knew everything would fit in, because obviously I couldn't get anything to fit in. So I'm going to show you what I did. So how I came around this, because I couldn't find a screw to fit in it and everything like that, I kept the spring and everything from the Zippo. But look, at the bottom, guys, all you got to do is put a nail, grind the end of the nail so the spring fits over it, right? And just put a nail. It doesn't have to thread in. There's no reason why it has to thread in. The case holds it in, right? So it doesn't actually have to thread. So that's what I did. And this is what the insert turned out like. I just went over it a couple times with some hard metal polish, like I said. I didn't want to give this a brand new gloss or anything like that. There's really no point. Like I said, my nephew's just going to use this and beat it up. If I was going to do like a full restoration, I would have sanded this and buffed it more. I had this soaking in CRL to get all the rust off, and once all the rust was off, it still didn't look this color. It was really like a blue gunmetal, it looked like. And then I polished it and it got way better. But like I said, if I was going to do this to make it look brand new, I'd sand it with 3 different grits, get it all shiny, mirror image again, buff it with the 3 stages of buffing you're supposed to do. I only did one, and I only used hard metal, so I only used the hard metal compound. I didn't go to my soft metal, then my high gloss to give it that mirror finish. But yeah, so guys, that's all you have to do to restore an old Zippo. I really like that nail trick with the spring, because like I said, the insert gets held in anyways. And this will be a good little insert for my nephew to play around with. So it'll be a good little Zippo for him to play with. But I'm gonna have to put more fluid in it. And I actually used the same flint that was in here, so the flint is so small he's gonna have to put a new flint in it. He has flints and fluid, so he could use his, not mine. All right, so Preston, that's your lighter. Everybody, that's how you make a Frankenstein insert out of 2 different Zippos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I didn't show how I did it. Like the video of me actually doing it. It's just I don't have that capability and technology. I have a phone on a stand. That's what I have. All right. And like I said, I used all the cotton. And the felt in there. I just took it out of this insert and I placed all the cotton exactly how it was coming out, and then I put it exactly how it was in here, back in here, so it all fit nice. And that's it, guys, and that's my little vid, my little how-to video. Hope everybody finds it helpful. And Flint is running out. Better get on that. All right, everybody, take care.